Tapio now right wing. Cross court left wing Mystery for three. And she knocks it down there with Ruffin. Looking to get it in. She does the right block, and right there is Tapio. Uncontested, puts it up. Back first half. Fordham with a 5-point lead. Top of the arc, Mystery puts up a three. And she got it to go. Second one so far for Mystery. Leads Fomina into the front court for the Rams. Looking for Clark left block. Now to Padavano right block, and she puts it up and in. Back to Tapio. Ruffin now quickly. Mystery left wing. Three. And she stuck it. Three threes in this first half for Hannah Mystery. Fordham 7, 29-17. It's Tapio at the foul line. Hands off to Mystery. Steps back for the top of the arc three. And she stuck it. Fordham 32, Savannah State 17.
Back if you're going to leave free throw opportunities missing.
Ruffin left wing drives inside left block. Nobody there. Puts it up with the right hand and good. Going to drive inside again. Gets to the left baseline. Looks for Tapio. Now Clark left wing. The three is good. Sam Clark's first three. The fifth three of the game. 5 minutes into the second half. It's Davis on the right wing driving inside. It's the Fordham front court. Up and under move is good. And it's going to be a foul coming down. Davis now gives it left baseline. It's Durant who kicks out Mystery right wing for three. And she gets it to go. First three of the half for Mystery. Puts it on the deck, now drives inside, gets to the left block, goes under the basket, finds Padavano right in front of the bucket, and she gets it to go with the right hand.
Ruffin
right side of the rim, and it's Tiffany Ruffin going left to right after the Durant rebound. Going all the way to the rim is Ruffin. The right-handed layup is good. Fordham.
I mean, obviously, with having the break we had, it was a 2-week layoff. You know, there was some rust involved in the game. I think, you know, both Hannah and Tiff were able to give us major sparks. You know, both offensively and defensively. I mean, Hannah had 6 rebounds and Tiff had 8 rebounds. I mean, that's a major bonus compared to the scoring they gave us. I think they both were able to give us, you know, gave us a lift when we needed the lift.
Okay. Now, what are some of the positives you can take out of a game today? It seemed like you started out quick, making 7 of your first 8 shots, but then it kind of became a grinded-out game. It got a little slow and ugly there for a bit, but what are some of the positives you can take out?
I think again, out rebounding. I mean, I don't know how many games straight. I mean, I think us being able to out rebound our opponents has a lot to do with us hanging around. I mean, even if we don't shoot the ball well, I mean, we shot the ball well today and still had 10 offensive rebounds. So rebound is a big part of it for us. We had a little bit of breakdown. They scored 8 points, I think, in the last minute. Otherwise the game would have been in the 40s. And so overall, I think our defensive game plan was a strong one. 23 is an excellent basketball player. I think obviously she's their go-to player. We just need a better job of not fouling. We put them on the line close to 30 times. I think we need to improve on the fact that just not giving them easy opportunities because 19 of their 53 points were on the foul line.
Is that going in defensively? Was that kind of the game plan to let her? She was their leading scorer, kind of let her get hers and not let anyone else beat her?
Not really. The game plan was to not let her touch it. And it's a lot to ask because I put that on Tiff, but she also has to handle the ball. So it's an awful lot to ask. So we tried to mix it up, but she's a kid that hurts you in a lot of ways. She can attack, she's quick off the dribble, and she's a good passer, and she has some nice, solid offensive moves. I mean, there's a reason why she was preseason player of the year in their conference. She averages close to 19 points a game, and so she's their go-to player. And when they needed a bucket, I mean, I think she tried to find a way, but we were able to, I think, overall, be able to calm everybody else down.
Now you're going to play either Princeton or Hartford tomorrow, so can you talk about those two teams at all and what we may see?
Looking forward to either one. I think Hartford just coming off a Penn State win and Princeton being on the road they're on. I mean, they haven't really had any close games. I mean, they haven't really been challenged. And so anytime you get to a championship, I mean, the reason we play these tournaments is to prepare you for conference play. One, for style of play, you'll see, but two, how to learn to put back-to-back games together. You got to learn to win to advance. And so for us, we're going to, obviously we're already scouted them already, but we're going to take a close look, and either team we play will be a great challenge for us, and it'll be a great opportunity to get us ready for our Richmond game coming next week.
And last, how was Christmas at your household, and how's DC doing after the surgery?
Oh, it's an interesting Christmas because it's like didn't have Dutch for Christmas, but the Spurs played on TV. But DC got operated on December 23rd, so our tradition has been to go down to my mom's every year, and so DC we didn't get out of the hospital until like late that 23rd, and so Coop and I drove down to my mom's, had Christmas Mass and a Christmas party with my brothers, and then we kind of left within that 24 hours to come back and spend it with Dutch with Frank and Coop. So a lot of running around, but there's like 40 of my members out there now celebrating, and they're ready to come back and bring it tomorrow.
All right. Thank you, Coach. All right, we're with sophomore Hannah Mystery and grad student Tiffany Ruffin today, who are our leading scorers in the Rams' 10-point victory over Savannah State. Now, Hannah, you hit your first 2 threes of the game. Did you kind of feel like early on this is going to be one of those games where you could go off and maybe score 15, 20 points?
Yeah, they were looking for me in transition. Like, they would always find me, but there were all a couple of breakdowns. My teammates would get me the ball, and it was a good shooting day. So whenever they got me the ball, I felt like I had enough time. But yeah, they were spotting me.
Now, Tev, you scored a season high today, I believe 14 points and also 7 rebounds. Kind of like, it seemed like last game you didn't score any points at all, but you still had 6 assists, 3 rebounds. So you kind of just feel out with the game and what you need to do to help your teammates.
Yeah, I'm definitely the type of player who's I like to think of myself as controlled and kind of takes what's given to me. So if I'm open for a layup, I'm going to take the layup, but I never will go out of my way to force something, and I always find my teammates first, because that's just how I've always been. So today was one of those days where, I pushed out in transition and I had the open lane, so those are ones where I'll take them.
Now, was it kind of tough to, for both of you you haven't played for 15 days. It kind of seems like, unheard of these days in college basketball. So, how was practice like and for the, leading up to this and then moving forward to conference play, what do you see happening?
Well, the beginning, Tiff and I actually weren't practicing because Coach wanted to give us a rest, give my foot a rest, her hip a rest. But it was, and we took a couple days off during finals, so after that it was just practice, practice, practice. I mean, we focused on a lot of little things that we haven't been able to in a while, so the break was nice. It was good to get back to team plays and every little things that we need to work on and not just focused on our next opponent.
Yeah, and what I love is that everyone on this team hates to lose, so practice is even as competitive as a game. So, yeah, even more at times. So, yeah, it was a break, but practice was not a break from the vigorous, running, getting fouled, having to handle certain situations. We stayed in game mode just from practicing because every drill that we did was competitive, and we're all competitive people. So it was fun. It was fun. It was really it helped us stay in shape too.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, congrats on the win and thank you for your time.
Thank you.